What up, YouTube? Texas Rob here. Finally, I know you're saying, God dang, it's about time that son of a bitch put up a video. It's been almost a year, I know. Quit hating on me. Get busy. Things happen. Yada, yada. But tonight, as promised on the page, we're going to do a good time show. Some people don't like good times. Some people love it. I happen to love it. I think it's great stuff. And tonight, we have Robert Tharp with us and Justin Reese. Two old workmates, but they both are bourbon guys now, so that's good. So what we got here, Rob?
Okay, it looks like the three I brought the strawberries and cream and the apple honey and the Miami Vice version, which I think
is it legal to drink Miami Vice?
I think I gotta
have a test
look at this again.
Sooner or later.
The Miami Vice is it's single barrel. It's finished in coconut, rum, strawberry brandy, and pineapple brandy casks, and it's proofed at 112.
All right,
And then the strawberry, well, we might as well say what this is too. It's finished in new char and American white oak, Mexican vanilla, and strawberry cask, and it's 110 proof.
I can't wait. I've had my two. These two are mine, the Neo and the caramel chocolate coconut. I like them both. But I like Justin's point on it when he said he hasn't tried any. And I'll let you say it. What you told me last night.
I don't
Or the
remember.
other.
I told you
He wanted to get into bourbon honestly and just taste the bourbon and like it for what it was before he tried any of this.
Exactly.
And he feels that he's at that point now where he appreciates just regular bourbon that's not finished. The stuff you have your favorites or the ones that your go-to.
I didn't want to get hooked on finished bourbons.
Exactly.
Without appreciating what the bourbon was prior to being finished.
Exactly, and I think that's a great way to put. And that's why I think I like when I first tried the Neo and the dark fruit, because Glenn had a dark fruit. I'm like, holy cow, those were good. I think I was there too. It's like, because I try to stay away from the finished ones, but especially
they're
anything
delicious, but it didn't taste like bourbon at that point.
Yeah,
for me.
exactly. Especially anything with Amburana. Amburana is a no-go for me. So we are gonna go through this good times lineup. We got our Glens, we got some water. Tharp's on his phone, and
I needed to get a name, and I didn't explain what the apple honey is, and it's of course it's barrel strength. It's finished in apple, brandy, and bourbon honey barrels, and it's 121 proof. And yeah, we do want to remind everybody this is finished stuff, not flavored.
Yeah,
so
not flavored.
So,
but it has so much flavor, you start to question.
And
how is that possible?
Maybe you could say where you got your bottles at. Did you get both of them from Glenn at Classic?
Yeah, I got both of mine from Glenn.
Okay, well, I got mine.
And these are some cool stickers.
Robert got his elsewhere because he's a trader.
No. Well,
these are from some of the guys in the group.
Yeah, I mean
these are the
Miami Vice
guys.
one I ended up getting from Jade Haddix, and David Payne hooked me up with him.
So
he lives in Lexington, Kentucky, and the strawberries and cream I got from Max Hayes, and he's in the group, and the apple honey I picked up at RJ Liquor on East Douglas in Wichita, and I also have the Neapolitan and the chocolate, and I got both of them from Glenn.
Where's Good Times distilled at?
It's distilled at Cox Creek Distillery in Kentucky.
Is it their own distill? Do they make it themselves, or
their stuff is all
sourcing?
MPG or
MGP.
MGP from
Yeah,
Indiana?
and they just finish it there at the distillery, and it's I don't know, I can't remember the town, but it's kind of southwest of Louisville.
We'll just go ahead and start with the caramel caramel, chocolate, coconut.
Okay.
Oh, and this is 108 proof.
So we're starting low.
So I think the highest one is what,
Yeah, I know.
121?
That's 112. I didn't even put them in order.
Oh, no, that's 110.
121,
Yeah, the honey is
120.
and that's
So yeah,
110. Yeah, so yeah, that's
So
the
if
high
we
end.
want to stay in order, we'd go this one, this one, this one,
Yeah.
this one, this one.
And the reason this honey is down quite a bit is I took it to, I got a little group I get together with Wednesday nights, this old classmates and stuff, and they've been liking some of the stuff I've been bringing, and they really like that. In fact, a month earlier I had another Neo, and we polished that off, so I'm glad I had a backup Neo.
Yeah, that Neo's
I took a bottle of the Wild Turkey 70th Anniversary 101 last night to the bonfire.
Yeah.
It left empty.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely.
It's a step up from.
It's a step up from the 101.
For the price, it's a good pour.
Yeah, if you can get it at a decent price. Yeah.
Fortunately, with my travels, I got one in Chicago, I got one in Texas, I got one in Wichita, and I got one here in Manhattan.
Well, I got a few here in the Junction area, but the first one I got at a Costco in Louisville, and you can only buy one. And well, Tina was out in the parking lot with the dog, and so I didn't have her go back in. And I went the next day, and of course, it was gone. So, but David Payne gave me that info on picking that up in Kentucky. So,
But because of the flavors, it was hard for me to believe that it wasn't a flavored bourbon, even though you can't have a bourbon be flavored.
yeah.
It's just got so much punch.
But you can taste everything in it.
Yeah.
The caramel, it's like a Mounds.
But when
Not a Mounds, an Almond
when
Joy.
I'm nosing it, the only thing I get is the caramel, and I get some.
Yeah, I get a little bit of the
I get some
caramel and
ethanol.
chocolate.
I get the caramel and some ethanol,
Oh, yeah,
but
definitely.
I don't get anything else. But when I taste it, I taste the caramel, the coconut. I taste all of it.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's a good bottle. It is a great bottle, in my opinion.
Yeah, hopefully Glenn's got one left because I want one now.
Yeah, I don't know if he does or not. He might.
Whenever I do a tasting, or if I go to the bourbon club, or if I get to guest at a bourbon club somewhere, my only apprehension of going to them is I know there's going to be bottles I'm going to have to buy now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's going to be free to go to the bourbon club, but it's going to cost me money in the end because I'm going to go buy whatever it is I like.
well, I think I've reached a point in when I'm traveling, if I find something I know you can't get here, sometimes I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Or if it's got a cool bottle, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
But now I'm at the point, I got too damn many bottles, and I really like this distillery, Cox Creek, so I'm gonna ride with them, and then some of the bigger ones, and some maybe some local ones here in Kansas that are trying to get up to speed. I really want to. I'm really anxious to see Boot Hill. I'm still not 100% on board with them, but I know. Well, that's your opinion.
Love my Boot Hill boys.
I like them.
Shout out to Lee and Hayes.
They are good guys. They still need some more. In my opinion, they just need more work, but they're getting there.
So we're gonna go with strawberries and cream next because it's 110 proof.
I need to get you guys to get on board with OCD number 5 from Glens Creek, because the owner, David Meyer, he's only owned it for like, I don't know, 10 years now, 12 years.
Yeah.
Nicest guy, and it reminds me of these because it's got so much flavor.
See, I get really faint strawberries. A lot of ethanol.
I was getting ethanol off the other one.
Yeah. I
Off
got
the
strawberries
chocolate.
in. Good legs are great on this one.
This would be good on a pancake.
Yeah, they're just running. I've not had this one yet. Tharp has, but
Well, if it's got
yeah,
great legs, that would that justifies the label then.
right there, the
Yes.
sticker on
The
the back.
sticker on the
Yeah,
back.
see,
The sticker on the
you know,
back's
and,
got great
It's
legs.
got pinups.
for the pinups for Veterans Day, you know, got all the girls from all the service, you know.
Some bottles are very descriptive of as to what you're going to be drinking, and this one just shows you.
Yes,
It's going to have great legs.
and
That's really, really smooth, really light.
oh yeah.
The mouthfeel is really thin, light.
That could be
got-
trouble.
Air Force, Army, and Marines.
That is a crushable bottle right there.
Yeah, oh
yeah, no, for sure.
yeah. I'm gonna have to get another one.
Have you seen any of these in Kansas?
Not on the shelf, no. Like this, no.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have not. Strawberries and cream, nope. That was aged in oak deal with.
We need to have Max or David on and have them explain what they do, because
Yeah.
they get a hold of it somehow, and then they do the figuring on. And correct me if I'm wrong, but in the comments, but I think that's how they do it. Is they get a hold of a barrel and then they get it finished and then get it bottled and then do the sticker and everything. And so
Yeah, and then I know that they make several trips a year down to the distillery.
very, very, very subtle strawberry finish, which is good. I like it. I'm not griping about it at all. That's the strawberry.
But
that
it's a
comes in.
creamy strawberry, which
Yep.
No, it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Definitely taste the vanilla and the strawberry all together. It's almost like strawberries and sugar on shortcake or pound cake. You know.
it's yeah.
Yeah. No, that is a good one.
Yep.
That's a good one. I missed the boat on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
I missed the boat on that.
So I'm down $200 now.
You better go more than that.
I know.
These are only
But-
30.
Shannon's gonna watch, so I gotta
Oh.
bring it down somehow.
Yeah, Shannon, they're not there. Yeah, that's what he says. All right, we're gonna go with Miami Vice because it's 112.
Well, let's put them in order how we did
That's
them,
fine.
and that way maybe it'll jog our memory a little
Oop.
bit.
Are we gonna pick our favorite at the end?
I would
However
say
you want to do it. Yeah,
I'm gonna pick the 5.
this one is
I just kind of wish we were blinding them.
finished in
Yeah.
coconut rum, strawberry brandy, and pineapple brandy casks.
Now I tried this one, but I only had it once. I didn't really care for it, but you know maybe it's opened up.
You
a
went to
little.
Copper and Cask, right? When you were down in Kentucky, or did you just?
I just got a
just
bottle. I picked
It was
one
the
up.
brandy one.
Yeah, apple brandy.
Yeah, that was.
Did you have some of it?
Yeah,
Oh, that
just
stuff.
Jacob brought some back from when he went there,
Yeah.
and he got to tour the distillery, and he said it was great. And I was kind of apprehensive because
I
of the
found
brandy. It was delicious.
Well,
I think I found it at Liquor Barn there in Louisville.
I've got some
somewhere.
apple brandy out there from French Lick.
Oh, this beats it to pieces. Yeah.
From French Lick, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
So you were up
Spirits
there.
of French Lick.
You were up there with the SLB boys.
The what?
They have a podcast.
Oh no, I don't know. I was up when.
They live in French Lick.
Oh no, I was there when I turned 50 last year. That was my first distillery on my birthday. We went to Louisville, but we went to Spirits of French Lick first, and literally the tour was me, an old Army buddy from northern Indiana that met us down there, and my wife and his girlfriend, and we drank probably more than what they would normally give out on the tour, but it was freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But since then, Spirits French Lick has gone to shit because the master distiller, Alan Bishop, left. Shout out to Alan. And the assistant distiller, they let him go. Shout out to Justin. He's a good dude. And so I don't look for Spirits French Lick to have anything good here in the near future.
Okay, well, the stuff that's in the barrels didn't have anything. They
No, the
still have
stuff
the
that's
old
in the barrel is
guys,
still the
so
old guy, yeah.
They still got years of stuff coming out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
But yeah, it's a cool place. I was there a couple of years ago, and of course
Yeah, you
the
went
tour. The tour I went on had a lot more people at, and yeah, it was a neat experience. and just to be in the same town or area where NBA legend Larry Bird grew up, so that was kind of cool. That's a very beautiful
The SLB
part
guys are
of
not
southern
from French Lake. They're
Indiana
from
too.
Valparaiso. I was wrong. Valparaiso. I don't know why I said French Lake.
Okay, what are you doing? What Miami Vice now?
Yeah. Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
But this is more bourbony. I like this.
I don't know. I'm getting way more. That pineapple's really forward, which
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm not hating on it.
I love pineapple.
The pineapple is really forward on this one. It's like the pineapple is the strongest one out of the coconut
that's kinda
and
what I'm getting.
strawberry brandy.
Yeah, I'm not really getting the straw. Is that strawberry
Yeah.
on that? I'm not really getting
It's
the.
coconut rum, strawberry brandy, and pineapple rum.
Yeah, I'm
or
getting the
brandy
pineapple. I
cask.
don't really.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the coconut.
You
no.
can't miss the pineapple. And I am.
No, you can't miss it.
I-
It's there.
My wife slices me up a pineapple to take with me when I go to work
Oh
all
yeah.
the time. So I'm a huge. This is.
Actually,
Yeah,
this is good.
I'm liking this better the second time I've tried it now. I still don't. I'm not sure if it's going to crack my top 3, but
Yeah. This yeah, it's really heavy pineapple forward, but I can get a little bit of the strawberry, but it's the pineapple's really overpowering.
I only get the strawberry on the nose. I don't get it on the taste.
Really. I get ethanol and maybe a hint of the strawberry on the nose, but it's good. I don't mind it. And second sip, I see where you're saying it's more bourbony because the finish is.
Yeah.
is that a word?
There's not. It's more bourbon on the finish
It's more bourbon on the finish. I
than
get.
than the fruits.
I don't get an actual hug.
No,
but
no, yeah.
I get warm, a little warmth back.
Well, but the finish is long. It's lingering.
Right.
And it's there's no really. It's kind of sweet, but it's not a pronounced pineapple finish or a strawberry finish. It's kind of like that bourbon finish. I get what you're saying on that for sure.
Because
But it's
of,
good,
of
though. I
the
don't
3
mind
so
it.
far, and I've enjoyed all 3 of them, that would be the one I would say would be my favorite just so far because of it. I'm the bourbon guy. I like, but
Yeah.
I would never say no to any of them. I like all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Glenn still has this one, so this is.
I think he does. He might have a couple in there. You can text him.
I will. I will.
All right, now.
Mark's there right now. I could just text him and ask
Oh,
him.
there you go. So we'll go in order here because this is 120, 121.
So we're doing them from least to most. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's how we did them.
Yeah, that's good.
Warming up
Nah.
the taste buds.
This one is my probably. I don't know.
Which one is this?
This is the
I don't have my eyes
Neapolitan.
on, so- oh yeah.
Yeah, this is Neapolitan. It's strawberry brandy, Mexican vanilla, and bourbon cacao casks. But
About-
it's single barrel bourbon whiskey finished in those.
About a year ago, I think, maybe 10 months ago, Clint and Stacy forced me to try this at one of the bottle shares, and I was so apprehensive. I was like,
Oh, Clint, yeah.
Clint and Stacy were like,
Yeah.
you gotta try it, and it was.
Well, so you've had it too.
I've had this.
Okay,
I've
so
had
good.
this.
So good. We'll
So I know what I'm
revisit
getting
again.
into because this was
Yeah.
really really good.
Yeah, this is a damn good bottle, and I've been nursing this one.
And I didn't want to tell him I liked it because I was trying to be a snob, but it was good.
Now they know. Clint,
No.
now they know.
Clint, Stacy, sorry.
Clint and
It was-
Stacy,
it
they're
was-
good
it was
people.
They are good.
They're good guys. They're
We had
good
a lot of fun when we went to the Bourbon Fest in Weston, and Justin was there too. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go
Oh, it
there
was-
the weekend before Christmas.
such a great group of people. I mean, there's
Weston,
300 or 400 people at the Bourbon Fest, and my wife, who doesn't drink bourbon, she's a beer drinker, and she goes, "There are at least 300 drunk individuals right here, and I have not even seen an argument."
No.
She's like, "You get this many beer drinkers together, there's going to be a fight."
You have to let me know.
But you get that many bourbon drinkers together, and everyone's
But-
just happy and having a good time. And
When is it in December?
No, we went.
Oh, it's already been.
Yeah, we-
So
Yeah,
they do
I'm
it
just
once
going
a
up
year?
for a
It was
tour.
Oh,
October.
you're going up for a tour.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's in October.
if it can work out, we're gonna be in Kansas City area at that time.
Well, the holidays gift shop. They have a downtown gift shop. They have a barrel pick right now of a soft red wheat. Robert, it's delicious.
Yeah.
That Neo is good.
Oh yeah, how do you know that?
Yeah, me too.
I like it so much. I'm afraid I can't take just a sip of it. This is something I just pound. I always yell at my boys. I'm like, slow down. Don't drink. Don't take such a big drink. And they'll just put it down. And this is
Did
one
you have anything in your head how you thought you would like these in what order, or was you just completely? I'm just.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, because I've only had the two.
Yeah.
So, is this my favorite? Yes. But is it my favorite tonight, right now?
Don't know yet.
I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
the only one I didn't try and I have one, I just haven't opened. It was the chocolate. You know.
Yeah.
I had all the other ones, so I kind of knew.
Oh, okay. So
I kind of knew what I was gonna.
You haven't had that one till tonight.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I haven't had the only ones, and the ones I haven't had is the strawberries, the Miami Vice, and I've not had this apple honey yet.
Yeah. That turned out to be a good one.
And Justin, the only one you've had is the Neo,
Yeah.
because you tried it at a bottle share when it came out. I wish I would have got a dark fruit, man, but they weren't around here.
Yeah.
It was a rep that got a bottle to Glenn, and Glenn paid him for it, but it was a rep that got a bottle. They did a dark fruit like up in Kansas City or Overland Park or somewhere, and that rep, one of his reps brought it to him, got it for him, and man, dude, that was like a dark fruit.
Well, how many did he end
it
up
was
getting?
good. Only one.
Well, I wonder where Trent got his, because Trent has one.
Trent probably got it from the same guys,
He
because
might
he
have.
works with those guys.
Yeah, because I seen Trent Friday, and he. Was
now that I've
we were
tried
talking
these
about it.
with my travels, I will find a whole bunch of different kinds.
If you can.
I mean, I'll be looking for them. I'd never looked for them
Yeah.
before.
Well, a lot
See,
of
and that's what I think. I don't know how, and I wish maybe we'll have to tag Max and David in the video and have them watch it and explain what they do in the comments. Or
I'm going to put the
And
once
no,
you
I
get it
know.
uploaded, I'll just.
well, it's going to go
paste
straight to YouTube.
Whatever they
but-
do
yeah.
is magic, because these are all great.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I think what they do is they'll get a barrel of MGP, and then the Good Times people or whatever, and then they'll get that barrel, and then they have it finished. And I don't know, maybe I'm just totally off base on it.
No, that's what they do. I'm positive. They're getting a barrel out of Indiana, and then they're bringing it down to Kentucky, and then they're putting it in the appropriate barrel to get whatever they're aiming at.
Yeah. I wonder whose apple brandy barrels they're using to finish them in.
And it's hard telling.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for me to put mine in order.
Oh, I've got my order already, and
Do you?
it's not what I thought it was going to be before we got here. Completely, at this point, I'm shocked. And Clint Stacy,
Seeing it's not even a blind, and we don't know.
And Clint Stacy didn't do that.
You
Well,
know,
that's
'cause
why
you tried this one. and it-
That's why I think if it was a blind, you might have trouble distinguishing a couple of these. You know, so
No, and I don't doubt, I don't doubt it.
yeah, so.
Oh,
I
usually real
brought
quick
cups
on
because
this
I
one.
was thinking, well, I'm just going to blind mine, but I thought, no, we'll just do that another time because I've got some other honey finishes, and we can do a honey finish.
See, yeah,
blind.
I do a blind on something like that all day. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I think where these are different flavors.
well, yeah, but you
Totally
still
different.
got to pick them out, and you
Yeah.
might not. So
Okay. This one is single barrel, finished in apple brandy and bourbon honey barrels. I think this is going to be my bottom because I've had a couple of honey finished stuff before. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, me too.
So
But I still want to try that new Blue Nut honey one.
yeah, I think you might be surprised because I mean it's this one's pretty good.
definitely smell apple and honey on the nose.
Yeah.
Ethanol.
And then this is a, well, we might as well mention that this is an RJ Discount Liquor pick from Wichita.
Okay.
And this is a Kansas Select.
Kansas Select.
I don't know, the Vice might be just aged in oak product, and the same as Strawberry Cream.
And then the
Aged
chocolate the caramel chocolate coconut is a Kansas select also.
Yeah. And then, like I said, I've got a few more honey expressions, and one of them I picked up Missouri. It was a Missouri store pick, and I picked it up at Mosier's in Columbia. In fact, if you're going through there on the way to St. Louis, it's right off of I-70 in Columbia, right in the middle of town, and you just can get in and out real quick. And they have a lot of store picks at Mosier's. It's a grocery store chain.
I love store picks.
Yeah.
I've been explaining to my boys that the reason that I go towards store picks is you are getting at most there's 188 bottles ever that will taste like that.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah,
Ever.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You are getting something.
it's very limited.
You are getting something that because it is a store pick and it's a single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
There is only 188 of those that will ever taste the way that one does.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
if you like a good time or any bourbon that is your favorite, find a store pick of it because you know it'll be authentic.
And that
no one
goes
else
back.
is gonna have it.
And that goes back to me on like Buffalo Trace. The regular Buffalo Trace, man, a store pick Buffalo Trace is always better
Trent's
than a
got
regular
one for
Buffalo
sale right
Trace.
now.
Yeah.
But then I go total opposite on Eagle Rare. I don't like a store pick Eagle Rare. I like the regular Eagle Rare. It's like somebody at Buffalo Trace has Eagle Rare down to a T. Leave it alone. Don't try to store pick it. But that's
Yeah, and then I got a store pick of Antique 107 from a store in some store chain in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. So I haven't cracked it yet. So
I'd be leery about that one, but maybe they control
Why
it a
would-
little bit.
Why would you be leery of that one?
I don't know. 107 just good, man. You don't mess that up.
How are they gonna mess that up? I mean, it's
I've got a bottle at home and I'm afraid to open it because I'm afraid I'll just crush it.
well.
I have it sitting.
That
I
is
have it,
one I've been pretty fortunate with. I got 4 bottles.
I got my first bottle 2 weeks ago.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Of 107?
Yeah, because
that's good.
I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah.
To me, I've
I
said it.
spent a week in Ohio trying to find one in Ohio. And couldn't
I've said
find
it
one.
on
Well,
the
they say that
page.
you're supposed to be able to find that
I
stuff
went
in
there.
Ohio, like Cincinnati,
I went to
especially.
7 stores the day of a Buffalo Trace drop in Ohio. Couldn't find one.
No
anywhere.
107.
No 107 anywhere.
To me, 107 is the tops of the Weller lineup,
Oh, absolutely.
and then the special reserve. Then you could do a full proof.
Now you've had all
Maybe,
these.
yeah.
You sampled all.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah. Then maybe a single barrel, but the 12-year garbage, hot garbage. Stay away. Don't pay the hype.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get a 12-year and you
Just
want
put
it
it
for
in your
60
collection.
bucks,
Just
put it in a
collection.
collection, but let it collect dust because it's crap. It's garbage.
I wasn't impressed with the 12 either.
No,
I've
12
got them all
years.
except the CYPV.
And then so
I
they
need
say that if you want a poor man's Pappy Van Winkle, you take the 107 and the 12-year and you do a 2/3, 1/3 ratio mix of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did that with Special Reserve in 107. Oh, it turned out freaking
Was
it was just
I
beautiful.
enjoy.
I still have some.
I enjoy Special Reserve.
I'd love it too.
Yeah,
I was-
it's good.
Justin and I were at Buffalo Trace waiting in line. We got there before they had announced what they were selling. That
How
day.
many snakes did you have to wait?
We were in the front. We were
I
like
was in the
we were
third
like 7th in line.
I was in
We
the
got
third
there early.
snake, but I got
And
what I
The
wanted.
people behind us, like 8th and 9th in line, were like, "Man, we hope it's Special Reserve." And I turned my head and looked at him and said, "If it's Special Reserve, I'm walking out of the line." He goes, "You don't like it?" I
You
said,
didn't look. You can look online and they'll tell you.
They hadn't shown it yet.
Really?
We got there at like 7.
Did you tell
Okay, yeah. It's only like about 15 or 20
we
minutes
got there
before they open.
We got there
Yeah.
really.
Did you tell them we get that shit all day long here?
No, as soon as
Yeah,
as soon as I
Kansas
said-
is
as
a
soon as I
land
said that,
of
he goes-
special reserve.
He goes, "You don't like it?" I said, "No, I love it." He goes, "You're from Kansas, aren't you?" He was from Kentucky.
Oh, was
he
he?
was Kentucky, and he was praying that it was going
Yeah,
to be.
yeah.
He must watch TJ because when Bruzel just came out here bourbon hunting, he was like
It's
so
everywhere.
amazed that
It's everywhere.
Weller
Well,
Special
I
Reserve
mean,
is
uh,
all over
it's
here.
I mean, a Bruzel, when he shows up, he gets a little bit of extra,
Yeah, yeah.
But
they have
it-
shit in the
it-
back.
it
He's
was
going to
everywhere.
get it.
It is everywhere. I mean,
Because they want that
But he,
hype with him.
when they announced it was finally Blanton's, I'm like, yeah, okay. And the guy was like, really? And I was like, well, I was hoping.
I was hoping for Taylor.
Yeah, I was
I
hoping,
only
I was
have a
hoping for
couple
Taylor
of them.
before too, and it was the day before.
And,
so I missed it.
But I didn't turn down the Blanton's because I went and I got it. And
As long as you paid not over $70 for it.
well, no, what 69 at the distillery?
Well, that's
what
fine.
retail is now.
That's
They've
what
gone
retail
up.
should be.
Everything
Yeah.
went up at the distillery too.
Yeah.
$5 or so, but
Yeah, it's still not bad.
it's better than secondary.
But no, I wouldn't know on Blanton's
This
unless
one
you're wanting the
is-
bottle and you don't have one. I wouldn't go over $80-$90.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff is crazy,
I
and
like
we
this
don't even want to talk about Pappy.
It's
you can
light.
taste the honey. I like that
It's
fact. that you taste the
light.
honey.
For me, there's nothing there.
The thing
I don't taste apple. I don't taste honey at all.
The thing that I find ironic that you said it's light. It's the highest proof of all of them,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it, in my opinion, it makes it smooth.
Well,
Oh,
it's a light
I taste the
mouthfeel.
apple and honey.
It's a
big
light
time.
mouthfeel.
Yeah.
It's not a thick, viscous mouthfeel.
No, it's not
It
thick,
drinks
no.
lower
No.
than its proof.
No,
Definitely.
it does drink lower than 121. If
Yeah.
you told me this was 121 and I didn't know it, I'd tell you you're full of shit. Because there's
The-
no way
the
this is
most
121.
viscous of all of them are the two lowest proof ones to me.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't, but I really, and maybe I ruined my palate with this, but I don't think I did. But I can't taste, not even on the finish, I don't get any apple.
Oh, I
I
taste
get
any
them
honey
both.
at all.
I get them
the honey,
both.
I get the honey strong and the apple slight.
No.
Yeah, I get them both. But that's why everybody's different.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Well, I tried to explain to a couple of the guys at the bottle shares, like, never disparage someone else's favorite bourbon
Oh, of course not.
because one, you're discouraging them from experiencing more bourbons.
Yeah,
and two,
for sure.
none of us taste this. Anything
No,
the
no,
same.
for
None
sure.
of us.
100%.
I think most of it with me, I do like experimenting with stuff and seeing different bottles, but I just like the social aspect of it. Like when I was at Buffalo Trace and waiting in line, a guy that was ahead of me struck up a conversation with him, and he
That's
was
my order.
He was a retired UPS pilot at Louisville, so he said that he knew about Manhattan Airport and a bunch of other stuff. I had a nice conversation with him.
I'm with you, and you. The greatest thing about every bourbon I've ever had was who I got to share it with.
Yep.
Yeah, no, for
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
And
It's all about
and
that's
I,
what it's
and
about
I
to me.
collected.
I mean,
My boys always ask me, "Why do you have so much bourbon?" I said, "So you and I can sit down here and share it,
yeah,
and we can hang out and we can talk." I
Yeah.
said, "This is the boys' bar."
that's
and,
it. Yeah.
and it's what it's all about. It's good times with your friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
That's my order.
Okay, that's from what first? Last?
Neo, Miami Vice, I liked it. These could be a tie here. I'm fine with that. I just put it here. These could be a tie, but that one was last for me.
Okay. What
That's
about
my
you?
order.
You
My
move
order.
your bottles around and you explain what yours is. Okay.
And I'm sorry, Clint. I'm sorry, Stacy. I still love Neapolitan, but of these, I'm enjoying the flavors of all. This one because
Yeah.
it was the most bourbony to me.
Mhm.
This one, I just love the chocolate. I'm a double oak guy. I love chocolate.
Yeah, that double oak, you'll get it in there.
Because I love double oak, the chocolate flavor just knocked it out of the park for me. This, my wife and I had tried a moonshine that was strawberries and cream, and it was delicious. We tried it at the Bourbon Fest in Weston. This reminded me a lot of it, but
Yeah.
it had more of a bourbon hit to it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed this one because I could taste the honey, and it wasn't. Sometimes when you get a honey bourbon, it's kind of almost not like. It's almost rancid. This it tasted like honey, and I really enjoy honey, so I liked that. And this, it's a flavor bomb, but I got more out of these.
No, yeah.
I enjoyed every one of them. I'd love to have all the. No, Shannon, I am not going to buy them all. I promise. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Sure.
He's gonna do
We
it.
have
Sure.
Christmas to pay for here soon.
He's gonna do it.
Maybe eventually, but not
After
now.
Christmas.
After Christmas.
It's Christmas for you.
Well,
I've asked for bourbon for Christmas. I'm not buying any bourbon for Christmas. I'm like, but I want bourbon for Christmas. I do. I want.
okay. Well, my order is a little different what I thought it was going to be.
Well, that's
But,
good.
I'm going. That was actually my favorite one, and then I liked the Neo,
Yeah.
and then the next three were really hard. But I thought
That's what she
the
said.
apple, but I'm going Miami Vice, and I'm doing chocolate last. But I'm like Justin. they're all great.
They're,
So
they're all good.
But
So-
you didn't like this.
well, yeah, but
Or you had it.
I just had a small, and it was. I
Yeah.
probably was in a hurry, and I don't know when I did it because sometimes I let the dog out and I'll go in and.
So it
have a
came
real-
in the middle, which is a
Yeah,
different
because
than
I
what you
actually
were
thought.
thinking.
I
So, yeah.
actually thought it. I actually. These two probably got changed around. I probably picked the two up front that I thought I was gonna pick.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's
And-
good.
And if you did them blind,
Yeah, I don't know.
we might have a different
Oh,
perspective.
I'm
or
100%.
and-
100% convinced it would be different.
I've done multiple blinds of the same blind,
Mhm.
and I've realized that depending on when I had eaten
Oh yeah.
or what I had eaten prior to,
Yeah.
changes my perspective of what I'm
Yeah.
tasting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the next day it could be different. So it's just
It could
whatever
be.
that day tasted right for you.
Could be.
So
Could be.
But this was fun. I enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Enjoyed. I mean, one free bourbon,
Yeah. Right.
great company,
yeah, you can't.
Sure.
and amazing bourbon.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah. No, this good times are great. I love them. I mean, I like my old school shit. Don't get me wrong, but I think
I'm
these are-
glad I'm getting to expand my horizons.
Yeah. No,
Because
for sure.
I've been all snooty about I just got to be bourbon.
Yeah.
This is good.
No. Yeah.
It's good
Expand
stuff.
a little bit. Yeah.
Good
For
stuff.
sure.
Actually, the place that makes this is Cox Creek, and it's actually in Cox Creek, Kentucky, on Claremont Road. So I'm sure if you're in Claremont, you probably go west, you're gonna
Oh, so
run
that's-
into it.
That's right there in the same town as Jim Beam.
Yeah, but it's not Claremont. I know it was southwest of.
Gonna have
Oh,
to-
is it?
Gonna
Okay.
have to check them out. Gonna have to go down and check them out.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to go back. I had so much fun in that area.
Oh, I know. I told Tiff. I said we need to just move to Kentucky because
It was
shit. From what I hear, the average distillery pay is 6 figures.
Yeah, but most distilleries, the smaller distilleries, have 5 and 6 employees. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I know.
Good
I
luck
know,
getting
I
a
know.
job.
He could be just a, guy loading a semi at Buffalo Creek, Buffalo Trace.
Pappy Gate.
Yeah.
Did I hear Pappy Gate? No. I'm teasing.
I mean, that's probably my favorite large distributor or distillery, but I haven't been to a whole bunch of them. But
Heaven Hill
I'm
is
more
good.
for the smaller or mid-sized
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
myself.
See, I didn't make it to Heaven Hill, and I wanted to. We just
Heaven
didn't
Hill
have,
is
we didn't
awesome.
Have enough, we
Oh,
didn't
I
have enough
wanted to
time.
stop so much at Wild Turkey because we got
We
done
did.
at Buffalo
I did.
Trace.
It's beautiful.
And I should have, because I mean it's just south of Frankfurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you
And,
go to Heaven
well,
Hill,
we got to get back, and that day got away from us because I was actually going to try to do Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey, and Cox Creek, and it just didn't happen.
Wild Turkey. I mean,
Well, yeah, I want to.
and then you got the new visitor center that's open.
yeah, that's what I
Well, I want to
So,
see
yeah.
Jimmy before he passes
Well,
because
I
the
know,
dude
I-
just had his 90th birthday
know,
a couple
just
days
turned
ago.
90.
we were so disappointed. I was disappointed. Justin was disappointed for me
Yeah.
because he wasn't there,
Yeah,
and he had been there days before. But I was very excited the fact that I was able to try the Russell's 15 because it had just come out.
yeah,
Yeah.
They weren't selling it there, which was a disappointment. But they had it on the bar.
Yeah.
$50 a shot, but you could keep
Gotta keep the glass.
You got to keep the glass.
Yeah.
So the glass is $15, so it was $35.
yeah. That's not
And
bad.
That's
as
not bad.
for this year, it's the best bourbon I've tried this year.
Yeah,
This year,
Yeah.
I've not tried anything better than that.
Yeah.
So, that being said, it was still disappointing not to have Jimmy sign.
oh,
it.
of course.
I wanted him
Yeah.
to sign something.
Yeah.
But I want to go back before he dies so I can get him to sign something.
Well, I hope. That's
shit.
what I'm hoping. I want to see the man. So, it's a legend.
Well, that's the good times lineup, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video.
We'll see you next time.
Give us a thumbs up. Leave if you got anything you want to add. Put it in the comments. We'll read the comments. Hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet.
And the like button.
I know. I mean, it sucks filming on my own. If you go back through the library, the videos, you'll see me filming a lot of videos by myself. And I hate it because I don't have nobody to bounce things off of. And that's what I like. I like the difference in opinions. I like bouncing stuff off. I like them bouncing stuff off me. That's what I like. So I'm open to film with anybody. I live up here just a little bit outside of Manhattan. If you're close, if you want to film, and you're on the page, or message me. I'm down to have anybody up here and share a bourbon. I don't have any qualms with anybody coming. So shoot me a comment, shoot me a message, whatever. Let me know. Other than that, Rob, thanks for bringing your bottles.
Yeah.
And sharing. Appreciate
I
it.
think this is like the third time I've done something with you. The
That's
first one
second
was
or
a
third.
bottle kill, and that
Yeah.
that was you have to
you
go
go
back about
back-
3 years ago, and that
If
that
you go
was
back and watch that episode,
Yeah,
we
that-
did a high proof night.
yeah, that
and
was.
Let's just say I had to help Rob up to his door.
Yeah, but I was
Because
I was
he
in
was-
rare form. I
he
mean,
was blitzed.
Yeah,
The guy was
it was
gone.
It was good.
I did that last night.
He was toast, bro. We had to get him a ride from Brian's to his house.
Well, that was a mistake when we left my house and go to Brian's, and I go, oh shit.
Come on.
And I remember telling Tina, well, my wife, and we'll be right back.
Sorry.
And I don't even remember.
Sorry, not Brian. BJ.
BJ.
Shout out to BJ.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But yeah, Justin, thanks for coming up, and
Pleasure. Thanks for having
hope
me.
we opened your horizon up
You
a little
definitely
bit,
did.
and
Definitely did.
on the good times because I love them,
Mhm.
and I think it's just another step for bourbon drinkers to do.
Anybody
so-
who has been afraid to try them, give them a shot.
Yeah, give 'em a
And-
shot,
And
so.
they're not flavored; they're finished,
Yeah.
which means
And
It's still
they
a
are
bourbon.
they are a
They
little
put their
pricey.
take on the
They are
flavor.
pricey.
They are pricey.
They're good. So you just need to buy
I think I
quality
paid
instead of quantity.
$130 for the Neo, and
hey, she's right there. Don't say this in front of her.
that's fine. She knows. I paid $130 for the Neo, and I want to say about the same for the caramel chocolate coconut.
Yeah, it's
Can you
all
leave the
been in
price out? 'Cause
it's
my
all
wife
been
will
in the
watch
110 to 130 range for
So,
me.
Shannon, imagine there's a beep there where I put that.
Now,
in.
I
Just go
did
beep
get-
real loud.
I did get
Thanks,
that
buddy.
honey finished one in Missouri. I got it for $50.
Oh wow!
But
there
then,
you go.
then
There you go.
David
Hey.
Payne told me, "Oh, well, that stuff
50
is
to
been out for-
130.
There's a bro looking
Yeah,
out for another bro.
he goes, oh, well, that one's been out for 3 years. That's why it was fire sale.
Yeah.
I go,
Just leave it at $50, okay?
yeah, I go,
Just leave
yeah,
it
I
there.
was good. I see now. I go, that's a no brainer for me.
Hopefully, we have more episodes coming. Like I said, I'd like to film more regularly. I can't even remember what the last video was, y'all.
Can I give you a suggestion for the next one?
What?
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
It's
go ahead.
winter. Do some of the winter special releases that all these distilleries are having, like Jim Beam's Winter
you
Reserve.
got one?
I
Yeah, I
have
have
4
one.
Jim Beam.
Well,
Winter
bring them up
Reserve.
and we'll do
The
them.
new-
Because I don't have
The
them.
new Riff got their winter whiskey.
Yeah, you were talking about that one, the
The new
chocolate
Riff winter
malted or
whiskey.
whatever.
Jack Daniels has a winter one that I've never tried.
Well, the only thing about Jack Daniels is if you walk through my threshold, it probably lightning will strike you.
I gave you one for your birthday.
What do you mean
I
by,
gave you a single
what do
barrel
you
for
mean
your
by
birthday.
that?
Did you?
I did. I went to your office.
Oh
and
no,
gave-
yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Or is it up there? No, it's out there. It's out there.
You wouldn't let it come through your
What do
threshold.
you mean by that? You're going
You
through
know,
your
just the
threshold.
Jack Daniels is just
good.
Jack Daniels. I don't
Okay,
No,
well,
it's
Jack
not.
Daniels is a historic
I know.
distillery.
I'm a Jack Daniels
Anyway, I'm
hater.
sorry. I
Well,
interrupted.
I'm
No, you're
not.
good. You're good.
I'm not.
I'm down, and we
I
can
would-
film again and do something like that. I got no
I would
problem
love
with
to
it.
do a winter one.
Okay, well we'll line it up.
If you.
No,
yeah.
I'm 100% open. We'll line it up and we'll get it set up for whenever we can.
Yeah.
Like this week is coming up on Thanksgiving, so it's going to
Well,
be busy
let's
for
try
everybody,
maybe
but-
after the holidays.
Yeah.
Maybe January. That's probably better.
Well, no, I want to film before January.
Okay, well,
but,
I'm
so,
probably not
either
good
way.
then for any of that. Maybe if we can squeeze
But
in.
this has been a good time,
It
Yes.
has been a good time.
pun intended.
Yeah.
So give us a like, give us a sub, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And stay tuned. We'll see you later. You guys got anything to say?
Thanks for joining us.
Have fun out there.